Yeah. What's going on? I ain't holding no punches today. What is going on? Everybody. Podbean, what's up? Instagram, my brother Tavis on there, what's up? Everybody in Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Twitch. Those that may be watching, what is up? Podbean over there grooving because I got the theme music going still. What is going on, everybody? Welcome once again to the big time show today. I'll go ahead and tell some of you now, I may have some special guests a little bit later on. I'm not looking forward to it, but there's a tremendous possibility that I might have one guest, possibly two, on here. I'm not looking forward to it at all. Ain't no sense in me lying about it. Get ready for that. I ain't gonna even tease it. Hopefully, to be honest with you, hopefully they don't show up. Okay, hopefully they don't. I'm hoping they do. They do not. I just leave it at that. What is going on today? Let me get the little preliminary out the way. Today, that music you heard was by Alex X Winters. Always appreciative of him for letting me use the music for the podcast. Always thankful for him. Go to see him on Instagram, Alex X Winters, and follow that music. You hear some great stuff, all like that. Listen, y'all can't say nothing to me today. Y'all can't. I was already hyped about the Cowboys, but let me, if you know me, even though I live in Memphis, Tennessee, you already know that I am a Michigan Wolverine fan. Y'all know that. If you know anything about me, that's been my college team forever. I don't have to tell y'all what went on today. I don't have to tell y'all. I'm on cloud nine right now because it looks like finally, we finally beat Ohio State. That's the main thing. That look, the season is dependent upon beating Ohio State. Whether we won one game or won 20 games, beat Ohio State, and finally, Harbaugh finally got it done today, and it puts us in a real good position. We still got to win the Big Ten championship, but if we win the Big Ten championship next week, please understand that my Michigan Wolverines will be in the college football playoff. It just ain't no doubt about it. It's no doubt. All we got to do is get past whoever it is, Wisconsin or Iowa next week. What's up, Tex? I see you on Podbean. We are about to get into the playoff. You can't deny us no more. All we got to do is get past whoever we play in the Big Ten championship game, and we will be in the playoffs. No doubt about it. I'm hyped right now. All right. And I need that hypeness. Because the Dallas Cowboys got me in a reflective mood. Okay. I need to preface this by telling some of you, because most of you are Cowboy fans that are coming here. Let me go ahead and preface and tell you this. If you don't want the truth, you might as well go ahead and leave now. I'll catch you on Tuesday. All right? And of course, let me preface that some more by saying that, of course, this is my truth. It don't necessarily have to be your truth, and it's really a matter of opinion, which really all a podcast show is. It's just someone's opinion. Most of the time, he got a microphone, and nobody can stop him or her from saying what they want to say. And some of this is based off fact. Some of this is based off theory. Some of this is based off a lot of stuff. I see you, Bruce. Hey, you say Michigan still not gonna beat Georgia. Hey, we got to play them. That's all I'm gonna say, Bruce. That's all. Look, look. As long as we got a chance, that's all I'm worried about. The Michigan Wolverines. That I could just do the show about the Michigan Wolverines today, to be honest with you. That's what I could do. But not since I'm not. Hail to the victors. Hurry, hail to the victors. Hail, hail, hail. Boy, y'all can't tell me nothing today. Y'all can't tell me nothing today. I should have worn my Michigan stuff right here today. But y'all know I'm a Cowboy fan. This is kind of a Cowboy type podcast. So here I am talking Cowboys. But I'm hyped. I'm hyped about my Wolverines taking care of business on the day. As the American dream, Dusty Rose used to say, taking care of a business in public, if you will. y'all, if you're not a wrestling fan, you don't know what I just said, but don't worry about it. Anyway, let me go ahead and start, because some of y'all are not going to like what I'm going to say. Y'all hang with me for a minute. Let me get my little talking points out. And then if you want to leave, then go ahead and leave. But just hear me out. Hear me out today. What I want to know is, of all the podcasters that most of us listen to all over the country and all the talk shows, when are we going to finally tell the truth as it is and not the way we want to see it? In other words, when are we going to speak in reality instead of hope? See, right there, I just lost some of y'all right there because y'all, we Cowboy fans, we live in hope because we haven't been living in reality. The reality is that overall, although we got all this talent, although we got all these Pro Bowlers, after all we got, we're not an average in talent, but when it comes to a team, we are barely above average. That's the reality. I know y'all don't like it. And can't nobody take away my Cowboy card because y'all already know I'm a Cowboy fan. So, it is what it is. You just don't like what I'm saying. But I'm a Cowboy fan. There ain't no doubt about that. I've been one for a long time. I'm 48 years old. Been a Cowboys fan since I was 4. Since the 1977 Super Bowl, the 1978 Super Bowl, in which the Pittsburgh Steelers played Dallas and Jackie Smith dropped that pass in the end zone from Roger Staubach. My daddy threw a beer can at the TV, and I threw something else, and I almost got in trouble trying to copy my dad. And when he cheered, I cheered because I wanted to please my daddy. And then when he was upset, I acted upset too. So one of the few things that got him upset back then was the Dallas Cowboys. Here it is 40 some odd years later, and I'm going through the same thing that my daddy went through. The Cowboys tick me off. You understand me? They really do. And you're going to be surprised by what I'm saying today. It's not what you're thinking it is, but it all ties in. Here's what if I was to put up one thing on this or a sentence on this, is this. It seems like no matter the years, we're stuck with the same problems. No matter who the coach is, no matter who the quarterback is, no matter who the running backs, wide receivers are, it seems that the same type of things keep haunting us. And since we have had different coaches, and obviously since we've had different players, but if we are getting the same thing, then that finger points to one person and one person only. Yeah. Our Hall of Fame owner, Jerry Jones, whom I love. But if you got the same type of stuff that's showing up year after year, you can't blame nobody but the person that has been there for all of this. It's Mr. Jerry Jones. I'm not even blaming Steven. I'm blaming Jerry. Okay? Because all of this goes under his watch. Let me give you the few examples. Part of this is stuff that I'm getting ready to talk about belongs to other people as well. But the ultimate responsibility falls under Jerry Jones. So, are we going to tell the truth today? I'm not even talking about the game. I'll talk about parts of the game. All right? Our part, I will just talk about it. Now, let me say this to you guys so you understand where I'm coming from. We will win the NFC East. We will make the playoffs. We will get healthier. And we will play better. I may be confusing some of you guys, but it's just, this is what's getting ready to happen. We are going to play a whole lot better than what we played before. I'm a firm believer that you cannot run the race without the horses. So you can have the star on your helmet and all this next man up stuff. I see you, Tavis. I see what you're saying on Instagram. Tavis saying that Philly is right on our behind, which is true. It's because some of the things we're doing, we're letting them in. And then let's just be honest with you. Next man up only works in a few different spots. There are some injuries or some absences that you just cannot count for by saying, hey, next man up. No, I never believed in that. If I got an all-pro playing and the all-pro sits down and you give me a guy who's a notorious bench rider who's never been a starter, please don't come to me talking about next man up. It just don't work. It don't. He's not on all-pro level. For instance, when Tyron Smith plays, it's a difference. When he doesn't play, we see the difference. I don't care nothing about Terrence Steele. I don't care nothing about it. Is a difference when Tyron Smith is in the ball game. It's no question about it. None. So I don't want to hear the next man up. It's kind of like the Green Bay Packers a few weeks ago. When Aaron Rodgers was not playing, you had Jordan Love. I rest my case. It's no such look. Next man up works in certain spots on the football team. But when you got guys that are called good, Hall of Fame type talent, no sir, no ma'am. You may believe something else. I don't. Okay? I don't believe that. I just don't. What's up, Gary? I see. Gary, you on Facebook? Gary, you done came back to Facebook. You ain't in jail. My guy Gary, my brother Gary, who's been in Facebook jail continuously. When I see the Facebook sign on there, I know he done behaved this week. They finally let him out, he said. Man, that's good. Listen. So I don't want to hear about the next man up. We're going to play better. If you have been following me for a while, or you have heard me, I've always said this, that our team is in a position where the talent has to override the general managership, the ownership, and the coaching staff. Sometimes your talent could be so good that if your talent is just, way above average, you can get by with time management blunders. You can get by with bad play calling, because when you got real good players, you can throw a 5-yard slant, and because your receiver is so explosive and good, he'll break for 75 yards. That's called talent overriding bad coaching. It's 3rd and 12. You'll throw a 5-yard slant. They'll break one and go for 75. That's talent override because you just threw something deep. All right? That's talent. That's what I've always said about the Cowboys. The talent level is so good that they can actually cover up a lot of mistakes. No doubt about that, especially on the offensive side of the ball. None. But here's also the one thing that I've always told you guys, if you've been following me. I've always told you, pride on this team is going to get us killed. holding on to theologies, holding on to philosophies, holding on to the way, this is the way we do it. We gonna do it this way. We believe in our guys. That stuff is gonna get you beat rather quickly. I see you, Tavis. League turnover, no around. And if you also been following me, here's the one thing that you've heard me say over and over again, and I'm going to give you some examples of what I've been saying for the last 5 minutes. Loyalty is going to get us killed also. What do I mean by that? Loyalty to players is going to get us beat. It's going to get us an early exit out of the playoffs. We're going to make the playoffs. We're going to win the NFCs. We're going to win. But if we don't start looking at stuff the way that it is instead of the way you want it to be and ignoring what you're really seeing, even though you're seeing it, we finna mess up. Case in point. Why are we acting like that Kellen Moore is a running back offensive coordinator? Why are we steadily saying run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball? Why are we steadily saying that? Of course, we need to do it. But why are we saying run the ball when Kellen Moore has never been an offensive coordinator that runs the ball? Why are we acting like this? Why are we? Can we just start erasing this theory that Kellen Moore is going to do the right thing, and every time he finally does it, we want to celebrate? But that's just once in a late. I mean, the sun shine on a dog tail every now and then. Give me a break. Kellen Moore does not run the football. You don't believe me? Go look at the last 3 years, 2.5 years or so. This is all you need to do. Okay? Look, this is all you got to do. Go to whatever, not Pro Football Focus, Pro Football Reference. Look at the last 2 to 3 seasons, or, well, whenever Kellen Moore has been the coordinator, which is the last 3 years, Look at all the games. Look at the number of times Dak Prescott, Andy Dalton, DiNucci, whoever else you want to throw in. Look at everybody's pass attempts in the game. Then go to that same game and look at how many times our running backs ran the ball. Now keep in mind, Ezekiel Elliott has not always been hurt. He was healthy. I've always told you guys this. Count the number of times in the last 3 years that Ezekiel Elliott, a workhorse running back, a power running back, has ran the ball at least 20 times in a game. Count it on your hand. You'll be surprised. In the last 3 years. Count it. That ought to tell you all you need to know. One other thing. Follow the money, y'all. Follow the money. Amari Cooper, over $20 million a year. CeeDee Lamb got drafted in the first round. Michael Gallup got drafted. I don't care what y'all say. The strength of the team is not the running game. The explosion comes through the passing game. We got 3 guys who, in my opinion, when then you throw in Cedric Wilson, so you might throw in Noah Brown. We got at least, when everybody's playing, we have an unstoppable passing attack. I ain't throwing the tight end yet. When you got all them guys in the game, it's unstoppable. Follow the money. Follow the money. Follow the money. Our offensive line gets paid a lot of money, but lately it ain't been to go forward. When the ball is snapped, they're going backwards pass blocking. Kansas City game, close ball game. We only ran the ball 16 times. You would have thought in Kansas City we were down by 28 points. Huh? This is what we're seeing. You can't deny it. This is reality. I need everybody to stop looking at what it is and start calling it like you really see it. Kellen Moore is not an offensive coordinator that likes to run the football. He never has. So why are we surprised that he's throwing the ball so much? Why are you surprised? This is what we hired. Then we gassing him up, saying he's such an offensive guru. We gassing him up. He's going to be the next head coach somewhere. So there's no punishment for it. Two other things. Tavis just said on Instagram a little while ago, well, that's when Mike McCarthy has to step up and do something. He can't do nothing. He hired his whole staff except one position. Jerry Jones said, let him stay. Now you listen to Mike McCarthy. No, I love Kellen Moore. I love him. I want him to call all the plays. Dak's used to him and all that. Dak is ready for him. We want him to stay. He's all that. He had no choice because Jerry Jones didn't want Kellen Moore going anywhere. I'm quite sure he said something along these lines. Man, you can hire anybody, but I just really feel like you ought to keep Kellen Moore. He's bright, he's young, he's innovative. He's a guru and all that kind of stuff. I think he would be a good fit for you. What is Mike McCarthy supposed to say? I mean, I want to call the plays. Remember, I've always told you this: if your coach cannot perform his best attribute, then what is he doing? Mike McCarthy's best attribute to a football team is he's a play caller. That's what he was. I don't care nothing about somebody saying, well, he had Aaron Rodgers, so you're supposed to win the Super Bowl. But he had Aaron Rodgers in other years, didn't win. But when he was calling plays, the facts say he is a Super Bowl play calling coach. He held the trophy in his hand. He was the offensive coordinator. You can't take that away from him. He called the plays. Number two, watch this. A lot of the blame, however, is not on Kellen Moore as well. A lot of this also is on, I'm finna make some of y'all mad. It's on Mr. Dak Prescott. Okay? Why did I say that? It's because Dak gets up there and changes the plays. So, in other words, Kellen Moore could have called a running play. And Dak checked into a passing play. We've heard that. We heard about that after week one. So, in some plays, the Dak should have just ran the ball. There's no question about that. But he called plays. Guess what? He deserves some of these blame too. And I know that's almost sounding blasphemous right now. Because see, if you talk about Dak Prescott in any negative way, some of y'all Cowboy fans are gonna call you all type of names. I don't care. This is my show. I'm just calling it like I see it. He deserves some blame. Yes, he does. Huh? Okay? That's just the truth. Now, so Dak deserves some blame. Kellen Moore deserves some blame like this. This is the reason why I got a problem with Dak. The Raiders were the 29th ranked run defense in the league. We're not the first team that they have stacked the box on. But for some reason, we treated the Raiders like they were the 85 Chicago Bears. Why do we automatically start respecting folks who don't deserve respect? They were the 29th ranked deep run defense in the league. They've stacked the box before. They can't stop the run. Why are we throwing balls to Noah Brown, to Cedric Wilson, Turner. Why are we doing it? Like your guy showed against Kansas City that they cannot beat guys consistently one-on-one. There really was no deep threat except Gallup, who caught a couple passes. But everything else was short, quick passing. The old dink, and doink pass play. Comeback route, little hitch route, little slant route. Nothing deep. Threw a couple seam routes to Schultz. It was simple, old Dak Prescott type stuff. Yeah, you had the numbers. I give you that. That's fine. But when you got the 29th ranked run defense, why are we trying to do stuff that we really don't supposed to be doing? I don't get it. Some of the same stuff. Are we going to tell the truth today? Some of the same stuff. I don't like it. Why are we at the 1 yard line? I told y'all sometimes the talent have to override the bad play calls. Well, in this case, it didn't. Why are we at the 1 yard line and Kellen Moore called a gadget play? A fake pitch, a fake dive pitch out from the 1 yard line. That's Kellen Moore. Why you always got to get cute? Why do we have to get cute? Previous drive, Zeke just got the same handoff, ran in for 1 yard. I'll take my chances with Zeke on that one. I'll take my chances. Why we got to get all cute? Why we got to try to prove that you're the smartest guy in the room? Why we always got to do something extraordinary from the 1 yard line? From the 1 yard line. All that gadget mess. This is why I've always told y'all, I don't care nothing about what he's done this year. See the numbers for Kellen Moore will mess you up, because the facts are, when you look at his numbers, Cowboys top ranked offense in the league. Cowboys top 2 or 3 in the league in offense ever since he's been a coordinator. Can't deny that. With the exception of last year, because Dak won there. That's the part that's kind of confusing. But it's called timely play calls. Kellen Moore is dangerous. Okay? Here's the other thing. I'm just giving y'all some reality. All right, Tavis, you done snuck on over here. There you go. Tavis, stay here, because you missing all the brothers. Don't go back to Instagram. The brothers are on here now. Okay? Let's look now at Ezekiel Elliott. See, this is where Cowboy fans want to crucify you. What's up, Strive to Perfection? What's up? This is where Cowboy fans want to crucify you. Because when you go against guys like staples in the offense like Dak and Zeke, and if you say anything negative, then they ready to jump on you and all that kind of stuff. I could care less. Pie Bean, if you want the Cowboy fans, hey, it's what it is. Let's talk about Ezekiel Elliott. If you've been following me, if you remember, I said this 2 weeks ago. I said Ezekiel Elliott is not right. He is not, hey Joe from Italy, he is not right. If he has a knee problem, if you've been listening to 105.3, please forgive me for not being totally accurate, but I do know it was one of the two. I just don't remember. It was either Steven or Jerry that said this about Ezekiel Elliott. Zeke says he has a knee issue. That's where he left it. He says, my knee, that's it. Jerry or Steven were a little bit more specific. They said that he had a bone bruise in his knee. excuse me, I'm not a doctor and all that kind of stuff, but help me here, somebody. Please help me. Common sense tells me that if you got a bone bruise in your knee, getting hit on it consistently probably is not going to help. And so Zeke starts off looking good. And then about after this second or third carry, he got his hands raised like this because he's coming off the field with a little small glitch in his walk. Why is that? Because the knee can't handle too many hits. He's got a serious bone bruise. No ligament damage, no structural damage. He has a bone bruise. When you have a bruise, you need rest. He's not right. He goes forward good. He can run forward, but when he does lateral, all you gotta do is look back at some of the tape. He can't move. He can't go lateral. He can't go east-west. Little sweep plays and all that. He's not fast enough to get there right now. I'm not saying he can't. I'm saying just right now, he cannot do it. So this leads to this question. Why is he on the field? If he's not right, he can come in, watch this. He can come in like he did last week. He can come in inside the 5-yard line, let him bang it up. I like him right there. I like him right there because he has power. He's going to get in there. I like him right there, but as far as everywhere else, I've been saying, let Pollard run. No, Pollard is not better than Ezekiel Elliott. He's not. I'm talking about the total package. Pass blocking, running, he is not better than Ezekiel Elliott. But when Ezekiel Elliott is not Ezekiel Elliott, guess what? Right now, Tony Pollard is. He's not the same guy. And we got to stop acting like he's the same guy. So for y'all saying run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run the ball, run it with who? Because a lot of y'all got Ezekiel Elliott in y'all mind when you saying run the ball, run the ball, run. You really ain't thinking about Tony Pollard. You're thinking about running with Ezekiel and Tony Pollard. You really ain't thinking about Tony Pollard. You're really thinking it's Zeke. But y'all see the same TV I do. Huh? Y'all see he's not right? Why is he on the field? This is called reality. Sit him down. Since you let Tyron Smith get rest, load management. Since you letting DeMarcus Lawrence make sure that he's right, even though he's been activated, you're making sure that he's right. Why don't we make sure that Ezekiel Elliott is right? If the knee needs rest, rest him. It's simple. Tony Pollard and Corey Clement can get the job done. Truth be told, we ain't running enough anyway. So, I mean, them little 16 carries a game, we can get it. Pollard can get it and Clement. We ain't running but 14 to 16. I mean, underrated 20 times a game, really. That ain't no running. That's not no running. Go on, let Pollard go to work. Pollard is dangerous. Pollard can break one at any moment. He's more explosive than Zeke is right now. There's no question about that. But one thing about it, if he's not right, he's just not right. He shouldn't be on the field. He shouldn't be on the field. He comes in for 3 plays, then he had to go out. Try to come back maybe 2 series later. Try it again, only to get hurt again. Then before you know it, now we had Pollard running the ball primarily the rest of the game. It's not because Ezekiel don't have the heart. It's not because he's not a great player. It's simply because he hurt. Let him sit down, man. But that's bad coaching. That's bad management. And that's called bad loyalty. That's what I was telling y'all about how you're going to get beat real quick. If the guy is not producing and you know the reason is because of injury, stop being loyal because you paid him whatever you paid him. He's the highest running back, paid line running back in the league. Who cares? If he's not that guy, sit him down. It just don't make any sense to me at all. Forget being a hero. Oh boy, Ezekiel is a warrior. Oh, look at him. He's playing hurt. Man, sit down when you can't run. You can't run. So that's why you done heard this week. Because finally, somebody done told the truth in the organization. They sided up and they obviously are thinking along the same lines that I've been telling everybody. Sit his butt down. Now, some of y'all don't like that, but it's okay. If he's not right, y'all, he's just not right. And he is not right. Sit him down. Let's see what Pollard can do. I see somebody says, I think it's Joe, said Pollard can't pass block. Okay. So we finna find out. Because see, if Ezekiel can't move laterally, guess what? He can't pass block either. See, it come a time when you got to be truthful. The Cowboys have not been truthful. And no, this didn't cost us the game or nothing. It's just this loyalty stuff is killing me. It's kind of like when Jason Witten was here. You knew Jason Witten wasn't no threat no more in them last couple of years. But because he's such a great man and a Hall of Fame tight end, you want to be loyal to him, but you had a threat in Jarwin behind him. And Schultz being the third tight end who could be a threat. You didn't allow them to play. Because Jason, you were loyal to Witten. Let him go. He went in when he wanted to. He wanted to go in when he wanted to play. Everybody was loyal to Witten. Know he'll catch one ball and go straight down. No threat at all. None. Actually, a hindrance, in the passing game. But we were loyal to Witten. We were loyal to Sean Lee, person who can't stay on the field. Go draft another linebacker. Why are you loyal? Why are you loyal to people who? I'm saying we never draft another impact linebacker. Sean Lee could never stay on the field. When he was on the field, he was very productive. Not taking away nothing from his game, but we were just too loyal to stuff. We're too loyal. Why have we been so loyal to Connor Williams? Come on now. Y'all think about it. Wait a minute now. Listen, why have we been so loyal to Connor Williams these last 2-3 years when he's been getting his butt kicked for the last 2-3 years? Why are we still loyal to Connor Williams? Why didn't we put somebody in? All of a sudden now you want to do it. Well, enough is enough. After 3 years, you finally admitted what everybody else had been saying for 3 years, that Connor Williams is not good. Now they just realize. Why are we so low? Why are we low? It's getting us killed. Sula Fulo, if you remember, was better than Connor Williams. Joe Looney was better than Connor Williams. Why are we so loyal to Connor Williams? How many times do we got to see him get knocked on his butt, knocked back 3-4 yards off the ball, and then finally have to admit this year finally and say, Connor, you're not all that, you're all that, so, hey. I don't understand it. Loyalty will get us killed. Watch this, and then I'm done. Y'all praised Dan Quinn. I do too. I praise Dan Quinn because Dan Quinn has turned this defense around. He has. There's no question about it. He has. The guys are playing better, obviously, than they did last year. Can't take that away. We've never had this many turnovers this much in years. We didn't get one Sunday, but usually we coming up with at least 1 to 2 turnovers every single game. It also helps that we have a legitimate killer on our football team. A legitimate game changer. A guy who is forget defensive rookie of the year. This guy is in the conversation now for being the defensive player of the year, period. As a rookie. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Michael Parsons. This guy is different. As I told you before, the talent sometimes overrides the bad coaching decision. Michael Parsons is one of those guys. He erases bad calls by the coaching staff because he can just destroy a game. That's how good he is. No surprise. But here's the part where loyalty also kills you. In schemes. In other words, this is what we do. We're going to keep doing this no matter what. Loyalty will get you to your scheme or your play calling or your philosophy will get you killed also. It will. Case in point, very first game of the year, Anthony Brown had got totally annihilated by Antonio Brown of Tampa Bay. Totally destroyed. Just ate alive. If you remember right, Antonio Brown, he was locked up. Anthony Brown was locked up on Antonio Brown one-on-one. He got cracked the first play. He got cracked again. All that kind of stuff. And it never changed. Why didn't Dan Quinn change that? I mean, you see your cornerback getting destroyed. Why don't you have some safety help over here? Why don't you have a linebacker shading also to him if you're gonna go underneath? Why are you holding on to pride as if your cornerbacks are the original Legion of Boom? This ain't Richard Sherman from the Seattle days. It's not Browner from the Seattle days. Excuse me. Earl Thomas is not on this team. See, you can do that type of stuff. Cam Chancellor, we don't have the Cam Chancellor on this team. I just named you the Legion of Boom secondary. We have nobody on this team with the exception of one guy who may be in the conversation, and that's Mr. Lord Have Mercy Deeds. That's it. Anthony Brown is not the other side. Anthony Brown is not Browner. KZ obviously showed you by letting Deshaun Jackson get a bad angle. He's not Earl Thomas. As good as Curse is playing, let's be honest, he's not Cam Chancellor. So since you don't have that, and you won a Super Bowl with that, listen, you can't do that. You can't go man to man on some of these guys. You can't do it. There's some guys some guys need help against certain people. And it's obvious that Anthony Brown needed help against Deshaun Jackson. Now, some of you gonna say Deshaun Jackson still can outrun everybody. He's 35 years old. He still can blow the top off of defense easily. And it's hard for guys to keep up with him if you ain't put your hands on him. If you hadn't put your hands on him, he will blow past you. That's all you saw Sunday. That's all you saw. Why did he continue to your loyalty gonna get you killed? Why are you allowing Anthony Brown to continuously go one-on-one? I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe y'all like it. I don't know. I realize that I'm prefacing by understanding that Andy Brown has played well this year. He has. I can't take away all the other games that he was flat out, shutting people down. He did. Got a few picks out of it. Pro Football Focus had him ranked in the top 2 or 3. See, these are things that you just can't deny. We ain't just don't go off this one game last week. Andy Brown has played well. Yes, he has. But there are certain people you need to adjust to. So I thought that during the game, when the Raiders game, I thought for sure that in halftime, we were going to see the adjustment of having a safety over Anthony Brown. That's what I thought we were going to see. That would have solved a lot of problems, if you ask me. But no, we loyal to our philosophy. We're loyal to our plays and what we want to do. That's not good coaching. There's a such thing that is called in-game adjustments. We didn't adjust. We just continued to let Anthony Brown go one-on-one. Whether that other kid, or Jones, I believe, he got a piece of him, killing him. He wouldn't have had 4 pass interference calls if you would have had a safety over the top. You wouldn't have had 4 pass interference calls if you would have had a safety over the top. I'm trying to tell you that coaching, loyalty to schemes and players will get you sent home rather quickly. And the Cowboys are falling back into the same type things that we've been a prisoner of for the last 10 to 15 years. We are slowly but surely falling back into the Stephen A. Smith philosophy. Y'all know what Stephen A. Smith philosophy is, and I don't want to hear y'all talking about I can't stand him. But we ain't proved him wrong yet. What do y'all always say? What can go wrong will go wrong. Just wait. The Cowboys would do cowboy things. The Cowboys will find a way to blow it up. We ain't proved them wrong when y'all finish talking. I know y'all don't like it, but it's just, I'm tired of it personally, but it is what it is. Somebody got to tell the truth. And the same mistakes that I'm seeing, whether it was Jason Garrett, because we blamed Garrett for years. Some of that stuff, rightfully so. But it come a point in time where you just gotta start pointing the finger in the right direction. Jerry Jones signs his type of guys look like they all fall into the same carousel of coaching characteristics that I'm seeing. A puppet. Mike McCarthy seems to be a puppet. What does he have his head set on for? Y'all help me right here. Y'all help me. His contribution to the season so far has to be only this: telling Kellen Moore when to go for it on 4th down. Other than that, that's it. He's not calling plays. He's not whispering anything to him. Guess what? He's not calling Dan Quinn's defense at all. What is he doing? Just listening to Dan Quinn call a play? Listening to Kellen Moore? What is he doing? He's not doing. His contribution is telling Bones, our special team coach, this seems like a good spot to try to block the punt here. That's it. Or tell Kellen Moore, it's 4th and 1, 4th 2. Hey, let's go for it. That's all. So in other words, overall, as my brother just agreed with me, Tavis, just in case y'all don't want to, just in case on Podbean y'all don't know, Tavis says he is a puppet. I'm just saying, y'all. What was Jason Garrett? I told y'all the same characteristics. Jason Garrett was a puppet. He couldn't call no offensive plays either because Kellen Moore had it. Same stuff. Same exact stuff. I'm just... See, it come to a point where you ought to be tired. You ought to be tired. I've been on this road for a long time. I'm gonna stay with them. I mean, I'm gonna fall with them. I'm gonna stand up with them. I ain't one of these fake Cowboy fans that'll turn in their colors just cause things go wrong. That's not me. I live by the star. I'll die by the star. It's just that simple. But I'm tired of seeing the same things. I'm tired of the pinball machine. But we've been saying the same thing about Kellen Moore for the last 3-4 years. Kellen Moore, every game, is going to have a play call that's going to make you scratch your head. 2 or 3 play calls like, why are you doing this? I mean, it's first and goal. It's from the 1-yard line. Why are we in shotgun? It's from the 1-yard line. It's first down. Why are we spreading folks out? Why? You got a world-class line. You got a power running back that fall forward for at least 1 or 2 days, 2 yards. Why are we steadily trying to get cute? That's Kellen Moore. Why are y'all expecting him? Run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. He ain't never ran the ball. Tavis say Kellen Moore ain't going nowhere. Jerry got the wheels in motion. In other words, what Tavis is saying, he's fully anticipating Kellen Moore being the next head coach, which could be a reason why Kellen Moore ain't accepted a college job. Of course, he's going to get interviews this year. Jerry might sweeten the pot up for him a little bit more, the same way that he did Jason Garrett when Wade Phillips was the coach. What did Jerry do? He named Jason Garrett the new head coach in waiting. What kind of mess was that to have Wade Phillips be a lame duck head coach? Y'all remember that? Y'all remember that? Jason Garrett was named the head coach in waiting while Wade was there. Could we be seeing the makings of the same thing here with Kellen Moore? I promise you that if the Cowboys don't do something real, at least get to the second round this year, the next thing you're gonna be hearing is that Mike McCarthy's on the hot seat. That's what you're gonna be hearing. You're gonna be hearing that. You're gonna be hearing that because he does. I'm kind of agreeing with Tavis. He does not want Kellen Moore to walk out the door. I'm starting to believe that. So Mike McCarthy, if he don't do nothing quickly, because the narrative is already being put out. Y'all been noticing Mike McCarthy don't motivate people. No, they know that's how it starts. It's coming from somewhere. Mike McCarthy is already starting to come out a little bit. Notice what's going on. They're already starting to put it out. Yeah, you know, you got some of the commentators who said, where you think they getting their information from? They ain't been in the meeting. They haven't been in the pregame pep talk. Where you think they getting it from? They don't see nothing. All they see is Mike McCarthy do a post-game press conference. That's it. You can't judge if a man motivates a team through a post-game press conference. You just asking questions about the game. So how do these commentators know? How does the Stephen A. Smiths, how does the Shannon Sharp, the Skip Bayless, the Mike Greenberg, how do they know that he's not a motivator? Where in the world do you think they're getting this information from? I rest my case. Could we be saying the same things over again? Kellen Moore is going to get interviewed by a lot of teams this year. Last year, you see what Tavis said there? Power being, if you're there, Tavis said you don't give up on your alma mater just to be an average offensive coordinator. We all know that he turned down the Boise State job, where he is a folk hero there. He is a folk hero. He can't do no wrong at Boise State. Okay? He's a folk hero there. But he turned it down. They gave him all the keys to the program. All the keys. Plus the money. He turned it down. And you don't turn it down unless you got some real insurance or a lot of assurances from your owner. I believe that. I believe that. Now I'm telling y'all, I have a problem with it. Loyalty will mess you up. Now I've done all that. Now let me say this again. We will win the division. We will obviously make the playoffs. We will have a home playoff game. Who coming to Dallas, I don't care. We had better win that first game. And then we take our chances everywhere else. We will be better because of the talent level that is coming back. Randy Gregory, DeMarcus Lawrence, Randy Gregory are going to make a tremendous impact. Tavis says, and which leads to this, and I was coming to Tavis, you could beat me to the punch. Tavis almost like my producer today. But everything he's saying, I'm going to it. Which leads, all roads lead to New Orleans. This Thursday night. Let me get you guys to understand this. We playing a real defense Thursday night. Okay? Please understand the Saints can play. Also, please keep in mind, that place in that dome is a terror spot. Please understand that everybody gives us their best shot. Everybody. Teams that don't even belong on the field with us all of a sudden turn into Super Bowl contenders when they play us. So you can rest assured that the Saints are going to play well that Thursday night. They have a defense. They got guys to get after the quarterback. They got an all-pro cornerback in Lattimore. I'm glad CD and Cooper are coming back. I'm glad. Our offense will move the football. Our offense will move the football. I believe that. But we are playing a legitimate, dynamic defense. We are. Now, on the offensive side of the ball, they're not good. Now, a lot of that is because Kamara has not played. I'm not sure if Kamara it will be playing Thursday night or not. He's missed the last 3 weeks. But now he's coming back. I don't know if it's our week. I hope it's not. Mark Ingram was out last week. I don't want it. I know he's gonna be all right, but I don't want it. I don't want him to come back this week. Okay, Trevor Simeon. I don't have to tell y'all. Trevor Simeon don't scare nobody. Trevor Simeon don't scare nobody. But for some reason, when everybody see their star coming to their building or they come to our building, all of a sudden the spirit of Joe Montana comes on all these quarterbacks and they play outstanding football. Teddy Bridgewater ain't done nothing since he left us in Dallas that game against them. The spirit of good God, John Elway came upon Teddy Bridgewater. Couldn't do no wrong. Huh? The wide receivers, the spirit of Jerry Rice came on them when they seen the Cowboys. So I'm expecting, and it's in that dome, y'all. Look, this is not a theory. This is not a myth. This is just facts. When you go inside that dome, it's tough. Now I expect us to play a whole lot better on offense because simply we got our horses back. That's why I can't really put a lot of stock into what we've seen over the last few weeks. It makes a difference. Look, all that defense, the defense that everybody ran in the last 2 weeks, you will not see that defense with the Saints. In other words, stack 8-9 men in the box and leave everybody else one-on-one. That will not happen this week because simply Cooper's on the field. Lamb is on the field. And that will kill you if you try to run that defense against us with those guys on the field. It's not going to happen. I expect us to run the ball a little bit better when we do run it because we probably going to have that two-shell safety look like everybody else does when we got the right people on the field. I expect it. But here's the question, though. Here's the question. Let's call it like we see it. What our defense gonna look like? But some of y'all done got fooled in thinking that our defense is a top 3 defense or something. What our defense gonna look like? See, the offensive talent is so good that it hides the problems that we have on defense. What are our problems? We can't stop the run. I've been telling y'all that. It's just that we've been beating people up so bad that we finally, once we take them out the running game. But when the game is close or we're behind, have we really stopped the run? No. Is Dan Quinn going to be loyal to his philosophy? What is his philosophy? Playing man-to-man with no safety help. You gonna let Anthony Brown go one-on-one again this week? I don't care who the receiver is. I don't care who their receivers are. Are you gonna let Anthony Brown go one-on-one? Huh? That's just the truth. I'm not scared of Trevor Siemian. I'm not scared of him at all. But as soon as Anthony Brown gets whipped deep and it's obvious, please understand that right after that, he should not be going one-on-one again. Because we done seen this record before. I need Dan Quinn to stop being stubborn and go ahead and make the in-game adjustment immediately. Don't give him another chance. Now, get some help over the top. It's common sense. He wasn't supposed to get 4 pass. I said it before. He wasn't supposed to get 4 pass interference calls because he's supposed to have safety help. If he would have had safety help, he wouldn't have got 4. He wouldn't have got 4 pass interference calls. He was stubborn to his philosophy. We going man to man, and he got destroyed. I'm trying to figure out when you go, okay, what? How many times do we got to get pass interference? How many times do we got to keep getting behind him? How many times does he got to get destroyed and beat all day long? Flags in the end zone before you finally figure it out. Like, we probably need to get him some help. That's called being loyal to your philosophy and really damaging your team. Why do we have to be in man-to-man all the time? I understand Diggs' skill set, pretty much is a man-to-man type thing. He's better in man-to-man zone, but sometimes we got to switch it up. Why on 3rd and 18 in overtime? 3rd and 18. Why are we running man-to-man defense? I got Coach Breedlove is on here. My coach is on here in South Carolina. My coach is here. On 3rd and 8, not 3rd and 18, not 3rd and 8. On 3rd and 18. Why are we running man-to-man? David Carr loved to see that. David Carr saw man-to-man. Oh, shoot. Man-to-man with one-on-one with Andy Brown. Man, let me just lob this ball up. Why weren't we running zone on that? 3rd and 18? 3rd and 18. Why aren't we in zone? Give everything up underneath, go run and make the tackle. They punting the football. Well, we gonna do it. We stubborn to your philosophy. You want to go ahead and run man-to-man defense, and you paid the price for it. That's why come on, man. You got to get away from this philosophy that you have. You got to get off that philosophy. Kellen Moore, 29th ranked running defense in the entire league. There's only 2 teams that are worse than the Raiders against the run. Why is Dak throwing the ball 47 times? Why does my running backs only have 16 carries total for the game? 16 against the 29th ranked defense against the run in the league. Why in a 10-point game against the Kansas City Chiefs? Why did we only run the ball again under 20 times combined with our running backs? Why? Loyal to your philosophy. What is Kellen Moore's philosophy? Oh, we're gonna throw it around. We got 3 unstoppable receivers. We got Dak. 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 Let Dak throw it around. Let Dak throw it around. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all for to get upset with me. Y'all about to get upset with me. I'm finna make a lot of my brothers mad. Okay? Here's the truth. Why did Dak Prescott get all the money that he got? Because, I'll sell it for you. It's because he was next. The going rate demanded that Dak Prescott get X amount of dollars. And he got it. And he should have got it because he was next. Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen. Lamar ain't got his yet, but you saw what Josh Allen got. More than that, guess what? That's the rate. When Lamar Jackson signed his contract, guess what's about to happen? He's going to be higher paid than Josh Allen. Baker Mayfield, he probably won't get Lamar money, but he going to be right up there too. Yeah. And I know Baker Mayfield's not good. The quarterback position's rate, watch this. The quarterback position's rate demands the salary. Here's what I'm about to tell y'all though. Just because you got paid doesn't necessarily mean that you're that guy. Yeah, I'm finna lose some of y'all now. I'm tired of seeing the same story with Dak Prescott. And Dak, it's not all Dak's fault because you got to go through the whole thing. I blame Quinn. I don't blame Dak. Dak didn't have his weapons out there. He didn't. And some fools been talking about, some fools been saying that Dak Prescott is Aaron Rodgers didn't have Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers didn't have this guy. He didn't have that guy. He didn't have that guy. He didn't have that guy. And Aaron Rodgers still won. Well, guess what? Aaron Rodgers got a defense. Okay? And Aaron Rodgers is Aaron Rodgers. Please don't ask me that. Don't worry about that. There's a difference between Amari Cooper and Noah Brown. There's a difference. There's a difference. There's a difference. Watch this. There's a difference between CeeDee Lamb and Cedric Wilson. Yeah. I'm not blaming Dak. I'm not blaming Dak at all. Hold on a second. My partner is right here. I think he's at my door. I told you I'm gonna have a special guest. Y'all give me 1 second. Can y'all hold on just for a second? Give me a minute. Okay, I just heard the door, so he coming in now. I hated this. I got a 49er fan coming into my house, and I can't stand it. But he's my friend. I really didn't want him to come, but he's from Kansas. He lives in Kansas City. I think this is him coming up. And I really didn't. Cause see, I'm finna get harassed. Y'all get to see this is my friend. If it's him, it's my friend of I be dang. Yeah. It's my friend. Go to your email. No, go right there. You gonna get on right now. I got you set up. I just sent it to you in house. I can't stand this. This is my friend, ladies and gentlemen. It's finna get a little ignorant now. This is my friend for over 30, good God, 1987, I believe. 1987. When I see you pop in, I might bring in. I don't need you on it. What are you doing, man? EC Wood? Wait a minute. It's on there from the Big Time Show. See you coming in acting ragged already, man. Good God. You see it? Don't worry about it. I'm just sending it now. I know I sent it to you. She ain't janking, man.
You need some 49 stuff in here.
See what I'm saying? I'm finna send him this. Y'all give me a quick second. It's man, I'm finna put you on right there when you ain't gotta move. Cause I ain't got room for you looking at all my stuff. Hold on. ECF Woods. Yeah, I just sent it to you. I sent it to Howley too. Wait a minute, it's coming. Y'all forgive me for Kirby High School, ladies and gentlemen, you got two of the great legends here. And without a doubt, the legend, one of the legends of our school, and the one and only Mr. Eddie Woods. Click that thing you see there. You got to be. What's spam? Must be. But anyway, he's in town. Y'all, if Kirby High School is on here, y'all, some of y'all been asking about him. He done showed up over my house. I personally thought I was gonna get away with it, but here they come. You see it? Just hit it. I know when you're in. I know when you're in. But anyway, listen. I'm tired of people. Dak is gonna be much better because of the weapons coming back. There's no question about that. But he gotta have them. He's not Aaron Rodgers, okay? I mean, and I know that. I know, I get it. But he ain't no Baker Mayfield either. Let's get that understood. Dak had a monster game on Sunday. I seen some people going at him. I'm just saying the fact that, listen, he was next in line. I heard folks talking about why he the $75 million man and all that kind of stuff. Why is he getting paid all that? And why is he doing all? Listen, the man's supposed to got that money. He say he's supposed to get it. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know why everybody thinking that. Who else you gonna have? You can't get Brady. You can't get Rodgers. You can't get Justin Herbert. I see you. I'm Rick talking about bring back Staubach and they win the Super Bowl. Bring back Tony Dorsett. You real funny, Rick. I see that. Yeah, I see all that. You know, some of y'all want Justin Herbert and all that kind of stuff. I saw some real ignorant stuff today. I don't care nothing about no Justin Herbert. I don't care nothing about that. We're just fine. We're just fine with our quarterback. Y'all, I could do a whole show about that or why folks got a problem with that. And watch this. I just leave it like this. It ain't because of all football. Okay. But I'm going to leave that alone because, see, y'all be reporting me to Facebook and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just going to leave that alone. That's all I'm going to say. That's all I'm going to say. A lot of y'all don't like that because of him taking Romo's job. That's what y'all don't like. You still ain't got it? Man, come on. Yeah, come on, man.
It may be because it's November.
This is my partner Eddie Woods, man.
Hey everybody. It's November. Keep that in mind. Next month is December. Who is that?
This is Miss Ty talking about 49ers. Now you're in great company.
What apostle?
No, that's his daughter.
That's his daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I meant to bring y'all some gifts. So when I'm back in town, I'm gonna bring you guys some gifts. Yeah, I'm gonna take care of y'all. All the 49er fans down here.
So we do play bad in November. Tavis don't agree with this, man.
That is correct. And December. So it's consistent. Very consistent.
Carrie, now his wife on here. Is Carrie down there?
Yeah, she in the car.
God.
She in the car.
Oh.
I just had to make a pit stop. You know, the reason why I'm on the show this way. Hello. The reason why I'm on the show this way is because he couldn't connect to my phone. Just like it's probably just like the Dallas Cowboys not connecting right now. It may be that same way, look. It's a good show right now, though. It's a good show. I ain't gonna take up most of the time, though. What they saying on Podbean?
Podbean over here. That was the first fact I heard you say about Dallas fans ever. Oh, okay. Yeah. So Miss Ty over here,
they agree. They agree.
Joe
You got some good listeners, man.
See. All y'all.
Who is Mr. Joe?
He's in Italy. This is Joe Transcena. He's in Italy right now listening to me. In the country of Italy. He's a Cowboy fan, so don't even think about it. You only got
Tampa Bay was
1-3 in November and still won the Super Bowl. That's what he's saying. In other words, he's saying is you can still win the Super Bowl even though you have a part time. He said Tampa Bay was 1-3 last year in November and still won the Super Bowl.
But that's Tampa Bay. It's Tampa Bay.
Who was the quarterback?
I don't like it.
You ain't
Tom Brady. They cheat for him. Don't be surprised he's back there again.
See what I'm saying? He goes something smart at this. I'm Rick saying Billy Joe Dupree would catch some touchdown. They should have never let him retire. See what I'm saying? That's definitely a Cowboy hater right here. I'm Rick. I see what you're saying, man.
Who y'all got next?
New Orleans. In New Orleans.
You might be in trouble. Well, no, y'all might be all right. Y'all might get that one. Y'all might get that one. Well, that still will be will that be November what? No, will be December, right?
Yeah.
Y'all might go 1-3 in
You
December.
got Gary right here. This is my brother says San Francisco been garbage. See, that's the part I you know what I'm saying. They only show up when we lose. We ain't talking about them.
When last time y'all been to the Super Bowl?
95.
Okay. Were you in good shape in 95?
We won it.
No, were you in good shape in 95?
Yeah, I won it. Yeah, I was in good shape. We won.
Yeah. You didn't have this gray beard or you had hair on your head back in 95. We didn't have the class reunion yet. We just graduated in 91. So, you know, hey. Who is that?
This is a Cowboy fan, Kermit White fan. He laughing at 49ers fan. See, this is why I don't hear Joe say, remember 49ers don't have Joe Montana anymore. Gary said, y'all not gonna even make the playoff. That's a real good statement.
Well, hold up. You guys will, even if you go 7-9. Right? I mean, what'd y'all go last year?
4-12 or something like that.
No. What did you guys? You guys made the playoffs last year, right?
No.
Was it the year before last? No, y'all made the playoffs. No. That's right, because Dak got hurt. The year before he got hurt, what was the record?
9-7, I believe.
9-7. Okay. And who in second place in your division right now?
Philadelphia.
What's their record?
5-6.
Okay. Y'all can lose the rest of the game and still make the playoff. Y'all don't have a problem. We can't do that though in our division. That's what I'm trying to say. We might make the playoffs though. We got a shot.
Wouldn't it be nice, Cowboy fans? Let me ask y'all this. Watch this. Wouldn't it be nice if the 49ers did make the playoffs and their first stop is in Dallas?
Yeah, that wouldn't be pretty. We might have to go to that one.
Bro, I mean, Kermit, I can't stop because for the first time since he been here, this is my brother right here, y'all. I mean, we've been friends for over 30 some odd years, and he's a 49er fan, just like I'm a Cowboy fan. But wouldn't it be nice if the 49ers, because they're getting their players back slowly but surely, wouldn't it be nice if the 49ers some kind of way sneak into the wild card round and their first stop is in Dallas? Can you imagine the intensity between the Cowboy fans and the 49er fans that week? I mean, I'm wishing upon a star because the 49ers ain't gonna make it. Okay, so I already know they ain't
Y'all
gonna
make it.
You would be there.
Yeah, 7-9. I forgot it's 17 games.
We already got 7 games, man.
So you can go 8-9 or 7-10, still make it.
Son, we ain't even lose every game. Are you crazy?
Mean, you don't know that. It don't matter.
Kerry said Kerry just said, ask him what his puppy's name is. What's your puppy name? Niner.
Yeah. That's right. What
I really don't.
I'm looking for the 49er family. What they?
The 49er fans.
They on here.
Yeah,
they know that's a good name for a puppy.
Gary said 2 words. Jimmy Garoppolo.
That is exactly right.
Huh?
That's right. That's a problem. That's a problem.
Huh?
That's a problem.
Okay.
That's a problem.
Okay. I'm gonna give you another problem. What's the young kid name behind him? What's the boy name y'all draft?
Oh, yeah.
He'll get cracked too.
I mean,
Kevin Cobb, this is my brother who I work with. He said, I need to go coach Dallas secondary. And Coach Cobb is a great coach, and I wouldn't mind him doing it. But since I know Kevin Cobb is a Cowboy hater too, I'm not even putting no stock in what he's saying, because I know he's a hater. See? Huh? I hope Jimmy Garoppolo does. I hope y'all make it, okay? For those that are just coming on, one of my best friends in the whole world, 30-something odd years in the house, he's a 49er fan. he has come here just to antagonize me live in public, as Dusty Rose used to say, if he will. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying?
Now we talking. Now it looks good. On the 49ers. Now we talking. Look at that. Like he said, Dusty Rose.
The 49ers ain't tough, Kevin Cobb. How in the world are you saying that? When they get healthy, I'll give it to you.
Healthy.
When they get healthy, they got a lot of good pieces. They are tough. Long as they put the ball in Debo hand, and that Brandon the Nook kid done woke up now. And of course the killer at tight end is special. I give them that. They started to look. They started to come right. Yeah, they are. They getting healthy. That's good. But it may be a little bit too late for them. They ain't winning their division. Hey, y'all, the 41. You saw my boys do it today, didn't you?
Yeah, that was nice.
Huh? You saw Michigan take care of them, didn't you?
Hey,
huh?
49ers take care of everybody. Who the coach? Okay. Dude, we everywhere. We on here. A lot of them making a lot of sense, too, about the 49ers. Look, Debo Samuel did what?
He killed the Rams by himself.
Y'all played the Rams here? Y'all don't have the Rams this year?
No.
Oh, okay. That's good.
What you mean good? We ain't scared of Matthew Stafford, man. Stafford ain't done nothing.
Y'all couldn't beat the Raiders on Turkey Day. Y'all couldn't beat the Raiders, man. At home.
All right, y'all. Listen, I appreciate y'all. I've been on for an hour. But I'm finna go because my sister down there. Carrie, his wife, is down there. I gotta say, Kevin Cobb laughing at you. I gotta go on talk to his wife down there, who's my sister, and we gonna go on, get ready to get on out of here and listen. I'll holler at y'all. Listen, I'll be with you guys on Tuesday. Tuesday at some point, where we continue on getting ready for the Saint game on Thursday night. Cooper is back. CeeDee Lamb is back. Offense will play better. We're going to be all right. I'm expecting us to beat the Saints just because we have our guys there. If Trevor Siemian beat us, then I know something. I'm just telling y'all. If the Saints, now keep in mind, the Saints have a legitimate defense. They are loaded. They are good on defense. But Trevor Siemian, and remember, Kamara has not played in 3 weeks. I don't know if he's coming back Thursday, or I don't know if Ingram didn't play last week either. So I don't know if both of them are out. So that's telling me that if Trevor Siemian playing without Kamara, if Kamara's not there, we can handle Ingram. But let me tell you something. If Trevor Siemian beat us on this Thursday night, if we make Trevor Siemian the second coming of Jim Kelly, then I know something. Because we made Teddy Bridgewater look like the second coming of Warren Moon. All right? And David Carr looked like he was the second coming of John Elway. Huh? I mean, but then as soon as they leave Dallas, they go back to their regular selves. So it seemed to be everybody play their best game against Dallas. If Trevor Siemian come down and kill us, then I know something. All right? Then y'all gonna really hear what I really want to say. I just got to see what it's gonna look like when we get back. Joe, I don't know if D-Law is coming back or not. Remember what they said. When D-Law was activated, they wanted to see him go through 21 straight days of practice. Whenever the practice days are healing, he don't have nothing. Then he's activated. But we'll see. We'll see if he come back or not. They may not unleash him until after this game here, which would be right on schedule. But if he does come back, look out. Michael Parsons is a game record by himself. You put D-Law with him, there's gonna be some problems. All right, let me get out of this so I go speak to my folks. I'll holler at y'all on next Tuesday. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you again. Podbean, thanks for hanging with me. All y'all 49er fans on there, y'all killing me. All y'all that's 49er fans here, yeah. Y'all, before y'all leave, if y'all ain't too mad at me talking about my team, come on, let's start. Let's put your hands together. We out of here. This is the Big Time Show.